right? Like, God's last joke is like, my wings are broken too. Yeah, arthritis runs deep in my family, and I guess on the finish line. I took a tour. I always wanted to be like in a medical, like, university kind of thing. I actually took a tour of like a local medical university, and afterwards I sat with the advisor, and the advisor said to me like, hey, like, where do you see yourself at the end of medical school? And I was like, I honestly, I really would like to be like a surgeon or something, you know? And yeah, exactly. She kind of laughed it off too. And I was like, well, you know, what do you think? And she was like, well, why don't you try and be a pediatrician? I was like, well, then this is bullshit, because you don't need a degree to touch children. When was the last time you saw a pedophile blow like 10 grand on medical school? Oh, man. Yeah, but what if, like, I actually used, like, affirmative action, you know, to push me through, and I became a surgeon, you know? And then one day you're wheeled into the OR room, and I'm like, hi, I'm Dr. Cresswell. I will be your surgeon for today. The door is locked, sir. Get back to the stretcher. I got hit by a car last February, and the EMT took me to the emergency room, and all the nurses brushed over me and then stopped and then took a look up and down on me, and were like, where do we begin? Where does this start and we end? I'm gonna be real with you guys, I don't like people with prosthetic limbs. They always give me like a weird look whenever I stare at their missing limb. Like, oh, I'm supposed to ignore the fact that you're missing a personality as well as a limb, you know? Now, before you judge, I was fitted with a prosthetic limb, but I knew I wasn't mature enough for it, you know? Because, like, if I had prosthetic limbs, I'd probably do something, like, really, really immature with it, you know? Like I'd stuff them with blood packets, and then just do crazy shit like hail a subway car. Start bleeding on my nearest infant, then collapse in the mother's arms like, help me, I have AIDS! Just watch her run off screaming. It's what I enjoy. Oh, man. Oh, was it? Oh. Well, what do I leave you on? The light is right next to the spotlight. That's the thing. I'll end it on this. A few of my friends got bored and they decided to Photoshop me with arms. And then they begged me to put it on Tinder. And I did, but after like a week, I was like, shit, what would happen if like I got matched up with a girl, and then she's like, let's go out on a date, she's gonna know. And then my buddy was like, I got it. Like right before the date, just text her like, hey, I was in a horrible accident, but I'm still gonna make the date. I'm just not gonna look like what I did in those pictures. Thank you very much, guys. Man,
Give it up for Chris Crespo. Just letting you know, folks, there is going to be holy water in the bath if you feel like you're going to go to hell right now. So, and last but not least, we have our last performer of the night. He's a former pro wrestler. You've seen him in a couple of movies. He's part of the Broadway Comedy Club in New York City, and he also won the Dangerfields Comedy Club winner of the 2017 Suburban March Madness of Comedy. We're going to give it up for Tim Eli.
God, I love the fucking theater, man. I love being back in college. I got some head. Check this out, Betty White's fucking cell phone. And it's a flip. Scarlett fucking O'Hara, Gone with the Wind. Oh, fuck this shit. As you can tell, I've been bored. And I blew off an AA meeting to be here. Holy shit, white people. I had to tell Zane I was an African-American comic. And we had to change the original sign for the show because Zane put on there, that moolie is funny. I pulled up to the campus. This is like walking through a box of Q-tips, this campus. Holy shit, man. What the hell is the Rider University? What the hell's the mascot? Anybody know what the mascot is? The Cox? The Rider Cox. Oh, I thought it'd be good basketball season. The Cox take on the Lehigh Labias. No, he said the Bronx. All right, the Bronx. Okay, good. Is that short for bronchitis? Because white men certainly get that shit. I know that. Hey, folks. Good evening. My name is Tim Eli. I turned 60 this year. Everybody that applauded, fuck you. Right? Some older gentlemen in here, you know what I'm talking? Holy shit, look at the size of you. Ladies, you know this guy's good at oral sex. Guy that size eats fucking everything. He doesn't leave a crumb. Woo! You'll be coming like a beluga whale going up for air, man. Holy shit. Good evening, my brother. How you doing? Good to see you, man. I'm heterosexual. Guy gets older. We can't piss when we want to. And we shit when we don't want to. Ain't that the truth, right? Right? Had a show last week in New York, Broadway Comedy Club. Finished my set, and there's this good-looking Ukrainian woman in the audience, right? Good-looking, middle-aged, nice accent. You know, plop myself back down next to her, we start talking. She lives in Brooklyn. Went back to her place in Brooklyn. And things really started to move fast when I put $120 in her nightstand, you know? Now, during sex, she coughed. What happens when you cough? Every muscle in your body contracts, right? Right? God, it was the coolest feeling I ever felt in my life because it was like whack, you know what I mean? I'm like, Dad didn't tell me about this shit. So I'm thinking now, like a knucklehead now, I'm thinking, what does it feel like for a woman when a guy coughs during sex? What does it feel like for a woman? Well, we're going to find out, right? So I coughed during sex. Shit all over the bed. That was one pissed off Russian whore, man. I had to spend the night in a fucking embassy too, man. And I got news for you. You can only spend half a night. Turns out my godmother's Mexican, and that doesn't sit well with the president. It's a bitch getting older. You college. We got some college people, but clap your hands. You're in college here, right? What the hell are you doing here? It's Friday night. Would you lose your fake IDs? What the hell's going on here? Holy shit. College kids, you got it made. Sex ed videos, you guys ever see a video? They actually exist. What it looks like sperm? They look like little white tadpoles, right? They shake their tails. Not granted, your tail's gonna shake too if you know you're getting laid, but, you know. But really, did you ever see that? It's real. Those videos are real. Somehow they got films of sperm swimming like Michael Phelps. And they're no hurry to get the woman pregnant. They want to show off to the egg first. So they hit the egg, do a backflip, go to the other direction, and go back, right? I had to take a complete physical recently, God's honest truth. And it was one of those deals, that's one of the samples they needed from me. And he showed me mine under the microscope. They don't swim on fucking waters. And they're wearing black knee socks. So if that woman doesn't have a park bench or a hoo-ha so my guys can sit down and take a break, but damn sure she ain't getting pregnant. How old are you?
23.
How old are you? Which one's your boyfriend? Wrong choice. 23, right? You're 19, right? You're old? 21. 60. You think about this guy. This is him in 39 years. Brother, you like titties, right? You must. Good. God's going to give you a set of your fucking own. You laugh now, wait till the winter, man. If it was cold out tonight, I'd be poking your eyes out right now with these things. My fucking jugs have got so huge, I got pictures of missing people on mine. With the before and after artist rendition. And I got news for you, they don't make Band-Aids and razor blades for nipples, man. Whatever hair you got on, it's there. It hurts. It hurts. I swear to God, if I wake up one day and see one drop of milk, I'm taking my life in the most hideous manner possible. 19, 23. Oh, excuse me. Oh, hey! Mr. Big Shot, hey! Gotta be a liberal arts major, right? Oh, what do you study? Manifest? What? You can't even manage to cross your fucking arms. This is fucking right. What are you going to manage? A pool service? It's Lawrenceville. No, good. Congratulations. Education's important, honest to God. Look where mine got me. I'm performing for a guy wearing a fucking t-shirt that says, I vote for beer. So you know where my fucking career is going after this. I'll be blowing off comedy shows to go to AA meetings, you know? I'm actually not a comic. I came here to score an 8-ball. Wow. Done picking your nose? Good evening, my brother. How you doing? You're about 22 years old, right? No, I'm talking to the other guy with his finger up his nose. Of course I'm talking to you. About 22 years old, right?
Only 20, actually.
You were definitely liberal arts. I'm not messing with you, and I'll tell you why.
American studies, actually.
Really? You can kick my ass. I know you can. He can kick my ass. We know that. He's a young man. He's strong and virile. I know you can kick my ass.
I really can. Kevin's 5 minutes.
Okay, it's my 20 minutes. You gotta shut the fuck up now. Let me go back to pool management. Get some Zyrtec. We'll talk next show. What the fuck did you just do? You guys know what crop dust it is when you get old enough you can't hold it in, you can just walk by in crop dust? This son of a bitch just did that. You're not with ISIS, are you? Where the fuck is your backpack? Now I'm shitting myself again. No, man, you get older and you start, crop dusting. I got fucking teenagers riding their bikes behind my ass now. Motherfucker, man, honest to God. All right, inhale, you're doing well. All right, you too, I know. I'm an older guy, I got tits. You can kick my ass and you know it. You're smiling like you want him to do it. I know you can kick my ass, but I got something you don't have. And that's an AARP card. You fuck with me, I get Betty White all over your ass. And when he's feeling up to it, she brings Jimmy Carter and his hammer too, so you can fuck me. You guys know who Betty White is, right?
Yeah.
Speaking of Betty White, what's 50 feet long and stinks like piss? That buffet line at Betty White's high school reunion. Let it build. No good on that one, huh? All right, Mahmoud, you can move back over.